Hi, Dimitri Downey here again with another episode of Canterbury Tales, meeting the cool and interesting brands that are emerging in the cannabis industry. Here at early morning, MJ Unpacked, just getting started with my co-hosts,
Rita Valenzuela
and Destiny Blanco.
And we are pleased to be joined by a really, really cool brand that's emerging across the United States.
Yes, sir.
Which is what MJ Unpacked is all about. Chuck and Steve, the Elevado boys, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
You guys want to introduce yourselves for like 30 seconds
Sure.
each, and then we can get into the brand?
Sure. Yeah, my name's Chuck Moore. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Elevado Drinks. We're based out of Tucson, Arizona, and we're very happy to be here this week.
Tucson, baby.
That's right.
Rita is
Born and raised.
nice.
Bear down.
I mean, I was born in Tucson too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I
You
know.
like just realized that?
A lot of synergy here.
Yeah,
a lot of
actually.
synergy.
He's like, wait, I think I was born there.
I forgot when I was born. It happened during one of my first blackouts.
There you go. There you go. Nice.
Jim Morrison. Sorry.
Yeah, gotcha. So I'm Steve Sislaw, COO of Elevado Drinks. Chuck and I have been partners for going on almost 7 years now. And grew up in Southern California, Newport Beach, and moved to Tucson in October of 20 as the brand started picking up some steam, and we're having a blast. Happy to be here.
And why did you move?
Well, for the company,
Yeah.
you know, and
Okay.
also my mom. My father passed away several years ago, and she moved back to Tucson. She grew up there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I felt, it's better to be close to her, and
Family, yeah, of course.
it's a short commute to Phoenix.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Elevado. Before we get to the origins of Elevado, there's another brand before Elevado. Is that right?
Yeah. So we've had Choco Flacco drinks.
Choco Flacco.
Yep, and we are an all-natural, Whole Foods compliant mixer and canned spirit cocktail company. And so about 9 months ago, we got approached by a producer from High Science, which is coming out this fall on a major cable network, and they approached us and asked
That
us.
must be Ed. I know
That's
Ed.
Ed. You know Ed.
That's Ed.
Okay, Ed. Ed. So
I get around.
yeah, Ed's cool. Ed's a good buddy of ours. And so when he approached us, he said, listen, he knew we had 35 global awards with all of our flavors. We have a mango, pineapple, habanero margarita, a four-berry fresh mint cucumber ginger beer mule, and then we also have a strawberry daiquiri, coconut rum, pineapple juice, all that stuff. Whole Foods compliant, totally clean. So he's like, how would you guys like to take the alcohol out and then infuse it with THC and CBD?
Right.
And we'll put you on the show. And we're like, sure. And so he paired us up with Chip and Mo from iLava
We
in
know,
Tucson.
love Chip and Mo. I've known Chip and Mo for 10 years each.
Yeah, good dudes.
Really good dudes.
Really good synergy between the four of us, and so we formed Elevado.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So Elevado is based in Tucson, Arizona.
Yes, sir.
So
and
it's
then
an-
Choco's based in Tempe.
And Choco's based in Tempe. How come?
Love it.
Well, when was Choco based in Tempe?
Actually, funny story, real quick. I actually created the whole brand off of my NutriBullet. Made all the margarita mixes, took them into Dos Gringos, South Tempe, where I managed for 12 years, and just kind of got started that way.
I'm learning. I met you
love
guys
this.
before, but I'm
Feels
learning
like I'm
more
at
about
home.
this. This
Yeah.
is cool. I'm learning more about you guys.
Yeah, we take them in empty milk jugs, bring them into Dos, and I would serve them. There was 3 sorority sisters from ASU one morning, sitting there just drinking, just getting hammed on them. And so the guy behind me is like, hey, what are the girls drinking? I said, Choco Flacco. Choco's my nickname since my early 20s, Flacco Skinny, because the product's skinny.
Yeah.
And so that's how it got started. Guys like, hey, let's bottle it. And that's literally how it got started.
Yeah, and
10
then
years
from
ago.
that point, we ended up doing about 80 road shows with Sam's Club and
Yeah.
Costco's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was pretty interesting. I met
The road
Chuck.
shows are the ones where you walk in and you get the free samples and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yep.
yeah. We don't have the
love
blue
it.
hair. We actually had hats.
No, I love you guys.
So, it was a grind, but it was really, a proof of concept for us because we always wanted to add the spirits to the mixer. So,
I usually,
everything's evolving great.
Yeah.
I usually get my my Costco membership back in free samples every year.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding.
It's a good way to have your food for the day.
I'll tell you.
Totally.
That was
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah, they're called grazers.
Yeah. Oh, they're called the
Somewhat-
Gracers?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go
that's
one
what
for
they
one.
call 'em, yeah. There's a lot of those.
Elevado was then initiated in Arizona, and you guys are spreading it throughout Arizona dispensaries. Before we talk about where you guys are at and where you plan to go and all your licensing and manufacturing plans and all that kind of stuff, let's talk more about Elevado. Like what the name, the differentiators. Tell us about the Elevado products.
Yeah, so Elevado obviously.
Can you hand
is-
one over here so I can take a look at it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This is
that's
the mango pineapple habanero
Are those
margarita.
infused?
They are infused. So
Okay.
we are twofold. We have Delta 9 hemp, with
Yes.
CBD under 0.3, so we fly underneath the 2018
Yes.
Farm Bill. So those are the actual hemp ones because we couldn't actually serve the cannabis.
Right. Yeah,
So,
well, I was about to say these
Yeah.
these cans are empty.
Yes, they are.
they will be
They're hemp.
after we give them to you.
They're
Yeah,
hemp.
they are hemp though.
Verified hemp. Verified empty.
Yep. Verified empty.
What would you describe the feeling people get when they drink these?
It's actually surprising. People are like, "Whoa, this is," because it really truly is a craft canned cocktail. And if there was such a thing in our space with cannabis, they would be Whole Foods compliant. There are no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup, 17% fruit juice each can, and there's no added sugars. So they're super healthy,
I'm starting.
and they're great.
I'm starting to understand why Mo and Chip partnered with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the branding.
They
Thank
are.
you.
You know what's super cool about our brands too, both of them actually, but we're a lifestyle brand.
Yeah.
So we surround ourselves around surf, skate, BMX, motocross, NASCAR,
Okay.
Yeah.
that whole vibe. So, just kind of consider us maybe like a Red Bull or Monster or 805 beer, but in the craft cocktail space.
With a little Mexican spice to it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
So a 5 milligram THC one of these is pretty mellow, pretty chilled.
Low dose. Yeah, we want you to have 2 or 3 and just enjoy that experience. Let's say you're by the pool, you're at a barbecue, or even your concerts, because we sponsor a lot of concerts where we're doing Reggae Rise Up next week with our spirit-based. But as this space is growing, we're going to be able to parlay that into the music scene as well.
You guys are going to kill at our golf tournament because they're going to grab a hole.
Yep.
They're going to have 5 milligram drinks at the Arizona golf tournament with THC, nice and cool. And every single I want you
All
guys
these
on the
dispensary owners
first
are going to be like, oh
or
my
the
gosh.
second. No, well, they all start at different places,
Yeah.
so it really doesn't matter what hole you're on. But I want because everybody's going to say,
Now, let me ask you this, Dimitri. Is there alcohol served as well or just cannabis?
at
It's
the golf tournament
both.
both.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we
we
do
can
both.
supply both, and we have the best Bloody Marys on the planet. So
Are
we
you
Yeah.
serious? I have to partake in that.
We have
She
a
loves
red,
Bloody
we have a
Marys.
Verdi Maria,
Virgin.
yeah, Verdi Maria, and a Bloody Maria.
That's okay. I just want to focus on Elevado myself, but
Yeah.
feel free to bring the Bloody Marys.
We will.
that's-
Bring it all.
Well, the
Absolutely.
Bloody Marys are going to be a part of Elevado eventually.
How's that going to work?
We're going to infuse those.
Infused Bloody Mary.
That's
no
you.
booze, but with THC and CBD.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be
Oh.
full spectrum Bloody Marys without any alcohol.
Bloody Mary Jane.
Okay.
I love spicy
Bloody Mary
Marys.
Jane.
Do they make
Spice.
Bloody Marys that you can buy in cans and bottles with alcohol already mixed in
Yes,
stores?
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
yeah. We're going to come out with a couple different really cool ideas. We don't want to obviously give those out
Yeah,
right
no,
now,
no,
but
no.
Yeah.
but we've got some stuff that's going to change the game.
Yeah, I'll definitely be the guinea pig for that.
Perfect.
So the name Elevado,
It's elevate.
elevate
Spanish.
Spanish. I'm starting to think
Elevado.
that.
Yeah.
Elevato.
Elevate your thought process, elevate your experience.
Exactly. You got it, man.
I'm so excited to see the Elevado tent at the golf tournament. That's going to be the biggest hit because you guys, there's not a lot of people doing infused beverages right now in Arizona.
No.
Yeah, there's
you're
like
right.
Wink.
It's Wink, and I don't know if Happy Hour's made it out here yet or out there yet.
Happy Hour. I
there's-
think the
You've
Keef-
got
Keef-
Wild CBD.
Keef
That's
Cola.
No THC.
Yeah, Keef.
Keef,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but we wanted to keep it low dose for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
Cannabis curious, the people that are just coming into the market, are some people don't want to, smoke anymore, or maybe even an edible. But with the drink, you can actually be real social with it, and then you can also control what you're drinking
Yeah.
too.
Because I know when people have had Wink, they feel like happy and kind of like the first
Yeah.
time they got high. So like I think like
Well,
all the
cans in Arizona
Yeah.
too. Yeah, they're a big one. But we wanted to do something different. We didn't want to be a seltzer because we kind of disrupted the spirit-based side too, coming out with all natural, with alcohol. We're just not a seltzer with malt. So we wanted
Yeah.
to do the same in the cannabis sector and just come out with a real craft cocktail, not a seltzer.
that's perft.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disruptors.
We needed that.
Yeah.
So there's
Need
little
Elevado.
tricks that Mo plays on me. I get what's going on now. You guys are manufactured in Tucson, Arizona.
We will be manufacturing there. We're going to be doing some mobile canning stuff all over the country, and then that'll be on the show too.
That's
High
like your
Science.
home base.
Home base is
Yeah,
Tucson.
see, that's what Mo knows. I'm a
perfect.
sucker for jobs in Tucson. That's my thing. I love
Yeah.
So I'm just kidding. No, it's all good. Jobs in Tucson are really important to me because it's such a
It's creating jobs there.
Yeah.
the economy down there is so upside down. So to manufacture long term out of Tucson, supply the state of Arizona, supply the country maybe in like
Yes.
3, 4, 5 years.
Yeah.
If we, and that gets into the next subject, manufacturing, licensing, and how is it working out for you guys?
You want to take that one,
And
Steve?
your strategy and
Yeah,
your thoughts.
so there's going to be two ways we're going to go about this. So on the cannabis side, obviously we're partnering with Chip and Mo and the Ilava crew. on manufacturing within the different states that they already have licenses in, right? Chuck and I are bringing the IP, the brand, the experience, the lifestyle, all of that stuff. Working with these guys on the other end in terms of their long-term knowledge in the space, right? That's very valuable. And they put a lot of resources and effort in making relationships in different states. So right now they've got 4 lined up. We've got another one we're working on. So as we start building those relationships, we'll start getting manufacturing partners. In fact, California, I can't name any names, but a very, very big name approach us on a possible co-brand. So,
Nice.
you know, the market's interesting because the space is evolving, you know, like Chuck mentioned, right?
Yeah.
This is a social type of experience. You know, people want to be able to chill out at a pool, go to a party, go to a concert.
Yeah.
Soccer moms, they need to chill so they're not yelling at the ref, right? So, you know,
Karens.
to have that ability to be able to do that and feel great.
Yeah.
You know, feel great and confident the next day. You're not stuck in bed.
This is going to be a winner. So you guys are going to be, you know, you have 4 already. You're looking for other manufacturing licensing partners in other states.
Right.
Yes.
And that's on the cannabis side. So the hemp side obviously is a little bit different. We have a couple of relationships already established, one in Texas and Colorado. We have 2 facilities there. And there's another one out in Tennessee that we're going to be working with. And, you know, this product here, we can pretty much manufacture anywhere and go anywhere with
Yeah.
it.
Right,
And that's
yeah.
the beauty about it.
It's
you
under
know.
0.3.
They
so.
can't, the quote, cannabis curious, right? There's a lot of folks in our research and study is a lot of people are intimidated to walk into a dispensary or, you know, go into those facilities, but they're curious about what's inside those cans or the edibles or whatever the case may be. So we're really trying to push this on a mainstream, keep it low dose.
Trying to normalize it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and just bring awareness and expand our footprint in the
Break that
non-rec
stigma.
states. Yeah, right.
Yeah, the stigma.
And I think this is the way to do it because it's a
Yeah.
cocktail. I mean, cocktails are all right to some folks. So if you're
Absolutely.
doing
A
it with cannabis,
mocktail.
it's a perfect idea.
Well, you can
I'm
get
really
these.
innovating
We're
right
going to
there.
be able to get these in convenience stores and head shops and
Nice.
places you can just walk right in. And you know, there's a group in Texas that's going to be picking them up, a group in Michigan that's going to be picking them up, Louisiana. Ed LeClaire, he's got Louisiana locked down, his whole family.
Yeah.
So, and then with the help of the show, I think it's really going to shine the light on, you know, the true aspect of cannabis and, you know, a lot of the healing properties and things you can use it
Yeah,
for.
and that's what MJ Unpacked is here for.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think you're talking about high science.
Oh, yeah, high science,
science.
and well,
Okay.
you know, it's just another
All
vehicle.
shows.
It's another vehicle,
Yeah.
just like this show.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Absolutely, yeah.
there'll be a Super Bowl ad with Elevado on it.
100%.
Coming soon.
I just,
100%.
I have to see that.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Excited.
my idea was, you know, and somebody can steal this idea, is, you know, they don't allow for cannabis ads. So, you know, the Super Bowl ads cost like $5 million. So why not just buy 3 rows, 10 across, behind the goalposts, which would probably cost you $10,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
But that's like $900,000 worth of thing. And then have everybody coordinate their T-shirts so it's just like a giant Elevado.
That's cool.
Or giant weed maps.
Yeah.
And then every time that an extra point is kicked, boom, like the Allstate Good Hands people, there's
Yeah.
a 900. Why
There you
has?
go. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Well, they,
Thank you for the idea.
is that like guerrilla advertising?
It is.
Will they like ban that or they try to fuzz it out or something?
I don't know
You
if
know,
they could.
I think it would depend on their legal and their marketing department to see
Yeah.
whether or not it's going to fly.
And I would say you could probably get away with that. You just couldn't put cannabis anywhere, but elevado.com or
Right.
elevadodrinks.com. So people could go and take
Yeah.
a look at that from there.
The Meta team gets
Made a team
Seats.
gets, absolutely.
Yes.
if you do this thing.
Well, we are working on trying to get into the stadium right now.
Well,
as
but
is.
check it out. So if you did that, let's say it's like 300,000, 3 high, 10 across, Elevado. That's $10,000 ticket. That's a little high, but you know that's $300,000, $900,000.
Yeah.
But people will be so impressed,
Yeah.
and even if the only thing they could do is blur it out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If they could have the technology and stuff, I don't
Right.
know. But the social media buzz,
Oh my God.
the Instagram buzz.
It would go off.
This will be the first ever cannabis advertisement at the Super Bowl.
Love it.
So it might be worth the $900,000 of
Yeah.
buying all these tickets, that whole section.
Well-
I agree.
I got a group on, so I'm going to see whether or not we can get it down to $450.
and it is a Phoenix. Yeah, then maybe they're $5,000 each, but you know what I'm saying, you know?
Yeah.
Just
They're
throwing numbers
expensive.
out there.
For,
Feel
for
free.
Super Bowl, definitely.
Your money, your brand, just we have bodies.
Yep, you got it.
There's
You
like
got
6
it.
of
Let's
us.
do it.
Yeah.
6 of us.
Yeah.
That's
Chip,
we got
we'll
30
get Chip and
people
Mo out there too. So there's
Chip,
there's 2
Mo,
more.
oh, it'd be so. He's got people. We get 6 tickets
So
though.
all of our wives, we could do it.
We got our Super Bowl tickets lined up. Yeah,
Now we need to get our World Cup tickets.
Dimitri's already claiming it.
we're all in Phoenix. Last question. I mean, we got a lot more questions, but we got a short show. We'll do another show with you guys later. Why the size?
Well, you can put that in your back pocket if you're walking to the event, or let's say you're at the concert. You can put a couple of those in your back pocket. Boom, fits in there.
Or I could be Crocodile Dundee and hit somebody across the way.
100%.
A soccer mom could just throw it on.
Remember that movie? And he,
Yeah.
I just
in the
I
subway.
actually just watched that like about 2 weeks ago.
Oi!
Wow.
That's a weapon.
Yeah.
No, but this is great. It's got a cool. I don't know if people can see it on the camera. Can they see it?
Yeah, I zoomed
Yeah.
into it.
Oh, okay,
Your
yeah.
product.
It's got cool branding and stuff. But we look forward to supporting you guys.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
you
you.
guys will be one of the great emerging brands from the American cannabis industry, and obviously based in Phoenix, and that's great. So last questions: how do people find you guys? What's the best way to get in touch with you? Fastest response?
Elevado.com.
Yep.
Elevado Drinks.
ElevadoDrinks.com,
Excuse me.
and then on Instagram, Elevado_drinks. So that's the best way to get a hold of us on Instagram.
Are you guys on LinkedIn again?
The LinkedIn, we are on with Chaco and personally, but our CMO is getting ready to launch all the
Yeah,
LinkedIn stuff.
but-
I mean, we're brand new. We're just coming out of the gate right now.
Right, and this is a B2B kind of
Absolutely.
broadcast. So there might be individuals that want to reach out to you on a personal level. So
Absolutely.
they can reach out to you on LinkedIn as well, though.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Under Chuck Moore, you'll see CEO of Choco Flaco Drinks, Elevado Drinks, and then same with Steve.
Well, awesome. We look forward to hanging out with you guys October 26th at the next gigantic meetup.
Absolutely.
And definitely this golf course thing is going to be huge.
We'll get it unlocked.
Yeah, give us info on that. We love that stuff.
Yeah, that's where you guys should be. This will be cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And that was another episode of Canterbury Tales. Thank you guys.
Cool.